sauce. Tony Khan has a major announcement.
Oh my God!
You can't forget Baron Corbin retired Kurt Angle. Zero bar. I can't stop eating zero bars. Shane McMahon, sweaty asshole.
I'll tell you what, I was number one fan.
Wrestling sauce. Oh my. Don't be farting. The farts be stinking. I don't like the farts. The farts be stinking. Don't like farts. The farts be stinking. I don't like farts. The farts be stinking. Stop farting in my room. Stop farting in my room, Jake. Don't like it when you fart in my room. It smells. Smells. You're listening to Pro Wrestling Sauce. Wednesdays at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time.
Pro Wrestling Sauce. I'm a sauce boy.
This is quite possibly the worst wrestling podcast of all time. Pro Wrestling Sauce. Tony Khan has a major announcement.
Oh my God!
Pro Wrestling Sauce. You can't forget Baron Corbin retired Kurt Angle. Where is it? We're here. I'm here at least. For Jake's sake, how's everybody doing tonight? Jake's supposed to be in the chat. Where are you, Jake? Jake's not here tonight. As per his work schedule, of course. What is this? A third show in a row? Just a solo Josh show? Third solo show in a row that you're getting from me tonight? Starting a little late. That's okay. It's alright. It's good. It's good. Oh, small boy. Oh, whoa. So what is this? Jacob on a new... Is this a new YouTube account? Replacing the old... I won't even mention the name. YouTube account. Promoting his old content. How is everybody doing tonight? Says Jacob in the chat. Small boy. Small boy in the chat. Join us in the chat if you want to talk some wrestling. If you want to get my perspective on these wrestling takes. That's what we do on this show. You know, it's me, Josh O'Leary, and my brother Jacob here, and we talk wrestling and we give you our takes on the latest in WWE and AEW and TNA and NWA. Yeah, we give you the latest. Here's the round of applause. I deserve one. Everybody deserves one. No comments on the past account. But hey, y'all, let's talk some sauce. That's right, no comments. We will not speak on the real sounds of... Okay, no, we don't want any of that. Welcome everybody to the show. Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Sauce with Jacob and Josh. Let me fix the camera. I don't like the camera angle. Got Randy Orton on screen here, bringing in the show. That's right. Randy Orton on screen. If you're an audio listener, and also if you're an audio listener, I apologize for the delay on uploading the episodes. I think I'm too behind. But if you want a back catalog of me and Jacob's live shows, we're live now every Wednesday here at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. of A. You gotta, just wait a little bit because I'm a little behind on these audios, uploading the audios. I'm keeping up with quite a bit and uploading the audios. It falls behind. It falls behind. But Randy Orton, he's returning. There he is on screen. Randy Orton, announced by Sir Cody Rhodes. If I had a Cody Rhodes moment of the week this week, I'd say this be it. I'd say that Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes announcing Randy Orton as the final member of his Survivor Series squad. I would say that's the Cody Rhodes moment of the week, if we had one. We don't have a Cody Rhodes moment of the week. We lost the sponsorship, so bringing the segment back is it's a difficult situation right now. I thought we secured another sponsorship. It's up in the air, and we'll see where we land and if we can get that segment back up and running. But regardless, I'm excited for Randy Orton. Very excited for Randy. I think he's going to be interesting in this team, to say the least. He's got the whole dynamic with Cody. He's got the whole dynamic with Jay. Jay is the one who took him out. Of course, Jacob reminded me of that while we were watching Monday Night Raw. That Jay is the one that took Randy out. So... But big return for Randy Orton, and I am excited for it. And, of course, I wanted to talk about that right off the bat before I forgot. So I put him right on the front of the docket here. Randy, you can take a break. I'm taking a break. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Shout out to all my friends on YouTube. Shout out to let's give a shout out to all my newfound friends of the show. Brave Belly. Let's give a happy Thanksgiving to Brave Belly. Booze and Chill. Who had just had a live podcast earlier tonight, and Slow Jabroni as well. The Slow Jabroni gang. I can't forget about the Slow Jabroni gang. Okay, those sardines. They're not going to eat themselves. All right. Jacob's working. As you know, he's not here tonight. So this is just a freelance show. And you know what? I feel like being kind of loose. I don't feel like being so on point following a docket per se. So I may go to the reaction screen and give you guys... excuse me. Some reactions. Let's pop in with Tozawa, though, real quick. Let's pop in with Tozawa. Let's see what's going on. See how nasty he is. That's nasty. That's nasty. That's real. What the fuck is on? Hunger Games or something? What is this behind me? I don't like this being shown on screen. Maybe I should scoot over. I need to adjust this camera a little bit more. Maybe. I don't know. It's just going to keep showing it. Showed it even more, I feel like. I don't know. Is what it is. This is just a nice little hangout tonight. That's what we're doing. We're hanging out for about an hour. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hang out here. Pro Wrestling Sauce with Jacob and Josh. You can catch us live here every Wednesday, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time on SlipperhouseExtraExtra.com. Okay? And check out House Assembly, okay? If you didn't see our last episode, oh my God. Talk about Thanksgiving. It got fucking heated. I'm talking it got heated over turkey. It got heated over bread. And it got heated. There was another one in there. I think green beans. Or no, it was the mac and cheese. There was a regular mac and cheese and then like baked mac and cheese. And it was a tier list we were doing. And these debates over the best Thanksgiving food were intense. And if you want to hear these debates, check out House Assembly, 9 o'clock, Sundays, right here on SlipperhouseExtraExtra.com. Dirt Speedman, very upset. He's upset to this day. He's upset right now. Pretty sure. If he was in the chat, he'd be telling us right now that it was bullshit. It was all bullshit. The whole tier list was bullshit. And then not to mention tonight, my goodness. I might replace this show. I might just call into the high executives over at Slipper House, and I might replace this show and just make this the Survivor after show. Josh's Survivor after show, and we could talk Survivor all night because I could talk. If anybody wants to talk Survivor with me, if anybody out there is interested in talking this reality television Survivor. I'd be down. This season 45 has been fantastic. The longer episodes have been great. This episode was another good one. We had a couple quits early in the season that were kind of lame. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? But so far, the sped up pace, I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it in the longer format. They've got me hooked, and I'd be willing and down to talk more Survivor. With anybody out there who wants to talk some Survivor. But this is a pro wrestling show, and I got to keep it about pro wrestling. Got to keep it about pro wrestling. I can't be straying away. You know, that's what everybody's thinking. They're like, that was a long wait just for that. Jake, you still there, man? You even in the chat, man? I think he's probably working. He's working. He's distracted. It sucks that he's got to work. He's got to work tomorrow night too, Thanksgiving. Well, you know that's repulsive. That's repulsive that Jacob has to work on Thanksgiving. I think everybody should band together and subscribe to the channel and show Jake some support for not being able to have Thanksgiving dinner with his family. It's absolutely ridiculous. Jacob's in the chat, people. He's still here. He's still alive. AEW still stinks, says Jake. It still stinks. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll go as far as to say this. Jacob has always... I've been more AEW in the past year. I've been more AEW heavy, saying give it a chance. You know, I'm glad it's around type deal. But after this past full year, my opinions may have changed just slightly. I may be leaning towards Jake's side of things a little bit and saying that, the fuck is this? What is this company, man? What are they trying to be? Because it's not whatever they're trying to be or appeal to. That's what they're trying to appeal to. Oh my God. Like, dude, chill. Fucking chill. Okay, well, you know, we're going to get into it. I'll go to the reaction screen and we'll get into it. Jacob says, Edge goes to AEW and it did nothing. LOL. Yeah, you know, you're right. I think I've been thinking it's a kind of a lame move for Edge. I wanted to give it a chance here, but really it's not my cup of tea. I mean, if it's what he wants to do, whatever, cool. Not my cup of tea. Don't have to like you in the promotion, bro. Adam Copeland? Meh. Who gets behind Adam Copeland? There's like 1,000 Adams over there, dude. At least come up with a new name. Be like, you're going to call me Point now. I'm Pointy Man. I'm the Pointy Man. Yeah, Edge is kind of pointy. When you look at Edge, do you think Jake? Tell me in the chat right now if you think Edge is pointy. I think he's very pointy. I think he's got like very sharp details to his face. Edge. He's a pointy guy. You know. He's always pointing things out. Especially with the short hair, he's pointy. Yeah, he's gotten extra pointy since being in AEW. Where's Carl from last week in the chat? Where are you, Carl? What was his name, Jake? Shit, dude. Craig or something? I'm relaxing, boys. There's sweets downstairs, too, like baked goods. Oh. I should go get some. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow. In less hours than you can imagine. And I want some of those baked goods. Oh, my God, I'd kill. There's snickerdoodles down there. You know I'm going to get fucking at least 3 of those before bed tonight. And a glass of milk, and I'm gonna destroy them. Hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. You know, that's what I like digging into first is some of those sweets the night before. Some of those sweets. Lori's usually always baking the night before, and she's been baking it up today. Let me tell you what, dude. Snickerdoodles, brownies with a little peanut butter topping on them. Oh. The brownies with the peanut butter, and she made some chocolate chip cookies as well. Some standard chocolate chip cookies, sugar cookies. She made some pumpkin loaves of bread that are pumpkin. And I will say I tried a tiny bite, like a Squidward-sized bite of one. Very good. I'm not a big pumpkin guy, but very good. Lori's bread making skills are amazing. Paul Hollywood would. He'd take if he took a Squidward bite, Paul Hollywood's he'd never poop again. His butthole would seal shut. And he'd be like, wow, this is the best bread I've ever had. Jacob says, where's the Chad? Where's Chad? Yeah, where's Chad? Oh, Chad. That was his name, Chad. Yeah, where's Chad? Chad, where are you, buddy? We miss you. Are you okay? Chad, you good? You good, Chad? Those sugar cookies were... Jake, try a cookie with something on it, dude. Just try it, dude. Just take a bite. I'm going to get a bunch of cookies. I'm going to make you try, like, normal things, dude. Just try something. It's got, like, a little cinnamon on it. You're like, no! No! Plain. I want plain. Please give me the cardboard. I would like plain. Jake picks out the color of his car. He's like, please give me the beige. Plain. No, pro wrestling sauce, and Jacob hates sauce. Look at this. What is this? This anti-saucer? Save some for my butt. What? Save some cookies or some sauce for your butt? What are we saving for your butt? I gotta stop reading the chat over here, Jake. My goodness. I don't know where Chad is tonight, though. We miss you, buddy, man. We're asking the questions, the good questions, the deep questions. Jacob on a different account is still somehow just talking about his butt. Just talking about his butt and what comes out of it, probably. We know what Jake's thankful for, huh? We know what he's thankful for. What are you thankful for? Sound off in the chat, boys. Tell us what's going on. I'd like to give a special happy Thanksgiving to my best friend, Drew Gulak. We were talking on the phone earlier. Me and Drew, as you see here, we were chatting on the phone, and he was at another show, another signing, and you know what he said he's having for Thanksgiving this year? He said he's having pinto beans. That he's having pinto beans, just a big bowl, because he keeps himself in top fit shape. And pinto beans he's on a strict diet of pinto beans and granola. He eats a lot of granola, dry granola, and he eats a lot of pinto beans. He eats those dry as well. He does not cook them. He just chews the pinto beans. Drew Gulak, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, buddy. We really appreciate it here on Pro Wrestling Sauce. You know, we need all the help we can get, you know. We used to have, fantastic sponsors, but since I've been cracking, such wise jokes, on here during those sponsorships, they fall out, they don't come back, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I can't keep doing those jokes that don't land, okay? No. That was on purpose, guys. Sorry. If you're an audio listener, you need to come over here to the YouTube channel and subscribe, because that was funny. It's a callback to the past 2 episodes. I'm not going to say it, though, because I feel like it would ruin it if I kept talking about it. But anyway, subscribe. Subscribe now, pal. You got to do it. Subscribe here on the YouTube channel. And also, check out the clips on TikTok. And I started to upload shorts. I just started to put shorts. I thought the shorts made the YouTube channel here on Slipper House Extra Extra look kind of trashy. I thought it made it look kind of trashy. I don't know, just junked up. It looked kind of junky. Like a Dollar General. And I wasn't into that. Like a not good Dollar General, okay? Like one I'm used to. And I just didn't like the way it looked. So I started taking the TikTok clips over here on TikTok, Slipper House Extra Extra. And I started putting a few of them on to the YouTube, and you'll see those come up on the YouTube as time goes on. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of a shorter show. Let's see. Well, wait, small boy. Question: Who do you think is going to answer Nakamura's open challenge at Survivor Series? Okay, I don't think it is CM Punk. I think it is Okada. I think it's someone over there that you would never suspect would be a big signing. Someone that probably AEW thought they could have got, like Okada or somebody like that. That's what I think, Jake. I think getting your hopes up for CM Punk is kind of stupid. I mean, they had this show scheduled a long time. They had this show scheduled when CM Punk was still working shows for Collision. Dude. Like, it's not CM Punk. Okay? Get that out of your head. You're not getting CM Punk. You're not going to get Cult of Personality. Excuse me. God. The GERT is strong tonight. I had like 4 pieces of pizza. Buh. Yeah, you missed pizza, dude. You think it's Matt Cardona? Shut up, Jake. It's not Matt Cardona, dude. No one's going to pop for that. No one's popping for that. You're the only person in the world that's like, Zack Ryder! Yeah! You turn into Natalia when Zack Ryder comes out. Yeah! You know? You're that kid in the crowd who's, actually, it's not true. No kid in the crowd is excited when weird, weird Natalia comes out. Oh, Omos. Okay. Why would Shinsuke be talking to someone who's gonna kill him? I wouldn't do that. I don't think it's Omos. I'm calling out the big giant to come out here and squash me. Yeah. Okay. No. These people online are stupid. Who put out these theories. They're stupid. I think it's Okada. I think that's your best I think that's my best guess. Someone over there in Japan, New Japan. It's not Will Ospreay. He signed with AEW. It's a big get for them, and I think that's pretty solid. He knows how to talk on the microphone. He has good matches. I think it's a solid get. And like I said, I don't want to hate AEW, but I'm going to start as soon as we start talking about their pay-per-view, Full Gear. Because I'm going to review the show here. Because I did go back and watch some of these matches on AEW Full Gear, and we'll talk about them. Does Omos just want a hug? Jacob says Omos just wants a hug in the chat. I don't know if Omos just wants a hug. But, who stinks? Who stinks, Jake? Can you tell me who stinks? What's that smell, dude? Smells like tight butthole Adderall Coke Tony Khan farts. All right, guys. Let's get into it. What a terrible joke for me. To kick it off, Full Gear review, AEW Full Gear 2023. I'm going to give you a review of the full show. I did go back and watch some of these matches that I missed out on. I was watching the full pay-per-view. We had it on downstairs, and we were watching the full pay-per-view. Was not invested in every match. Not going to lie to you. Not invested in every match, but I'm going to go ahead and give you my breakdown of the pay-per-view in total here. So this match, Eddie Kingston, Jay Lethal, World Championship match. Kingston defeated Lethal to retain. They gave it a C+. It's generous. This match was boring. I wasn't really tuned in, and then Eddie Kingston gave a promo afterwards where he mentioned like some sort of new title, some sort of new tournament that I could give a shit less about. There's too many people over there that I don't care about. I didn't care. Here we go. This should have been... Was this on the main show? No, this was not. This was on 0 Hour. The fuck? What the fuck? Put these guys on the main show. What is this? I missed this entirely. Who won? Oh, he defeated Matthews. B+. I'm sure we want mommy chants. Oh, God. Oh, God. See, I didn't know this. There were we want mommy chants during the Buddy Matthews match with Claudio Castagnoli. Oh, my God. Matthews used a jackhammer. The mystery signing is definitely Goldberg, says Bleacher Report. Jacob, what do you think about that? The mystery signing is definitely Goldberg. Well, we found out that it was Will Ospreay, but it's not. Matthews used a jack. That's pretty funny. The physicality of the match was apparent on Casanelli, who sported cuts and scrapes on the right side of his head and his left shoulder. Oh, my goodness. Well, maybe I'll have to go back and watch some of this match to see what we're talking about here. Definitely want to see the "We Want Mommy" chants. That's funny. Damn, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. I mean, it's awesome. Rhea's over. She's awesome, but it sucks that you just gotta hear that while you're trying to wrestle and be a character there. You know, I guess play into it as much as you can. It sucks, but play into it. You know. What's Jacob said? I farted. God, why do I even check the chat, Jake? Jake, why do I even check the fucking chat? You tell me. I farted. I know who does. AEW kind of smell, and AEW kind of smell, and I'm more stoked about TNA. What are you stoked about TNA for? Mickey James left the company. They've got no one. What are they doing over there? Are they gonna bring out Tommy Dreamer to fucking take a shit in the ring? What are they doing at TNA, Jake? I'll start talking about TNA when their big announcement isn't that they're changing their fucking initials back to TNA. Okay, that's the hottest they've gotten is whatever his name is, fucking Porky Pig coming out there and saying that we're fucking back TNA. Whatever his name is. I didn't mean to call him Porky Pig. Jeez, what a horrible cut on his weight. I shouldn't have said that. Regardless, you know, it's a wrestling show. He wasn't a strong man. Okay, I'm just saying. He was a pudgy guy out there yelling that TNA is back. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You changed your initials to TNA. I think it was a mistake. I think it's a total mistake. I'm not excited about TNA being back. I think that's a total mistake on their part. Let's get back to the show. MJF and Samoa Joe versus the Guns for the ROH World Tag Team Championship. And as we know, the Guns injuring MJF at the end of this match after they were, of course, beaten by MJF and Samoa Joe to retain the titles. They got a B+. And then Adam Cole came out, and yeah, that whole thing, dude, that was such a stupid storyline. So stupid. Everybody's already said it already, but I just think it's a very stupid storyline. I don't get it. I don't know. I think the babyface role for MJF sucks. I hate it. I don't like any bit of it. I think it makes him look stupid. It makes him look corny. It's kind of unbelievable. I have a hard time suspending my belief during these matches. I don't like it. I'm already talking about the main event, so there you go. And then you had Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, and Luchasaurus versus Darby Allin, Sting, and Adam Copeland, also known as Edge. There he is, Pointy Edge, Point. That's his new name, Point. The rated R superstar Point. And Adam Copeland, Sting, and Darby Allin, they won. And they, this match was what it was. Christian kind of still stayed away from Edge. So you still got that matchup that's going to happen. And I'm excited about that, I guess, to see that. I'm more excited to see them team together, be champions, together. I'm not really excited to see them feud. That's just my take. I'm excited to see Edge back with Christian and go on one last tag team run. I'm not really excited to see him back and feud with Christian. I don't know. Jacob, you haven't said anything since I just dog shit took a dump on TNA. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about the bad jokes and the vulgar language when it comes to TNA that I just started spewing off. I don't mean to sour your Thanksgiving Eve here tonight. But if you're watching this after it's live, thank you. You know, if you're watching it while it's live, thank you as well. Just remember to subscribe. Count how many times. Go back and count how many times I told you to subscribe in this episode. Leave it down in the comments below. Here we go. AEW Intercontinental Championship match. International. Fuck. AEW International Championship match. Orange Cassidy, current champion over there, with Jon Moxley. This match, I watched this match, dude. I watched this match in full. And I'm going to tell you right now, I wasn't believing it for a second. And Jon Moxley deservedly lost. Orange is over. Orange, this is his belt. This is just them giving him a title for being the most over and selling the most merch. That's what this is. I mean, it was a good match. I would say I was definitely watching it the whole entire fucking time. But then we had this match. Toni Storm, black and white Toni Storm. Timeless Toni Storm. She's timeless. Versus Hikaru Shida, who was the champion. No longer. As Toni Storm won, of course. She defeated Shida to win the title. C+. You know what? For that match and this match, they gave this Orange Cassidy Jon Moxley match an A. I'm giving it a C. I don't think it was that good. I really don't. I don't think it was that. I mean, it was okay. Hikaru Shida versus Toni Storm. I thought it was better than a C. Thought it was at least a B+. At least a B+. Because I was more invested in this match than I was that international, whatever the fuck it's called, championship match. The Orange Championship. Excuse me. Yeah, I thought this match was better than that one. The ladder match, here we go. This match. I watched this match too, and it was all over the place. And I actually forgot who was with who. Like who was in a tag team and who wasn't. Like Ricky Starks is with Big Bill, with Big Cass. Like what the fuck, dude? This is a waste of Ricky Starks. You know what? I think I have a docket written down that I wrote. Yeah. Waste of Ricky Starks is what I wrote. Yep. Right here. I have it written down. Waste of Ricky Starks. The tag team stuff is fun, but Kings of the Black Throne, that's what they're called now? Kings of the Black, they're not called the House of Black anymore? I just noticed that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, also Toni Storm's butler. I wanted to mention about Toni Storm's butler. Made an impression on me. I made a note of this. The Toni Storm's butler. I think Toni Storm's butler deserves. Who is Toni Storm's butler? Is that somebody? Is that Luther? From a distance, it looked like Luther. Jacob didn't know who the fuck Luther was. Jacob was like, "What? Who are you talking about?" Mid MJF's face is so snoozy. You think it's snoozy? I think it is too. I'm not getting behind him. He's barely had the title. I don't know. Like they've had I've said this before on the show in previous episodes. Like they have Jay White running around with the title, and I don't understand why. I have always hated that. I've always hated when someone's feuding for the title and they pick it up, and you get like the image of them with the belt before they are ever champion. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like Jay White running around with it. MJF now rightfully has it. Let's hope they keep it on him. Let's hope he starts being a little bit more of an asshole. Starts taking a little bit more of a turn. I think the best scenario for this devil outcome is that it's been him the whole time and that he's just been fucking with us or something. I don't know. The storylines make no sense anyway. I mean, they could do whatever the hell they want at this point. All right, this match, yeah, I mean, it was fun. This match was fun. Starks won, and it was fun. I don't know what I give it. They gave it a B. I give it a B. Yeah, I give it a B. Okay, then you had Julia Hart versus Chris Statlander versus Sky Blue. Now, I was invested in this match. This match was not that great. It was an okay match. Julia Hart, of course, coming out on top to win her first TBS championship. Strong lineage here. I think so with Jade Cargill. A lot of people are being like, oh, she can't wrestle. She's not that good. She's not that fluent. She's not that smooth in the ring. But she gave this title some oomph when she had it. And hopefully Julia Hart can do the same. Julia Hart seems stoked to win this title. B, yeah, I give it a B. Yeah, I give it a B. She won the title, and it had great time. Yeah, it was a good match. Yeah, the finish was really well executed, great timing. Yeah, it looked good. Everything in this match looked good. So yeah, I agree here. I agree. And then oh boy. All right. Let me get it in. Let me get in my thoughts here, okay? Because Jim Cornette, I believe. I wish I could just play his thing for you, because Jim Cornette, I believe, said it best. He's definitely said it best with this match. This was ridiculous. This match should have ended many times throughout, and it didn't. There were many. I mean, it was just too much. There was too much. I didn't like it. I'm sorry if you liked this match and you were like, this was so good. Like, this was way too bloody. Like, the blood in the mouth was, for me, just as just personal opinion. You can like it. You can dig it. I thought it was stupid and gross, and I thought it made the pay-per-view feel lame. I thought it made what I was watching kind of lame for some reason. Like, if anybody was in there that I was like, hey, watch wrestling, check this out. I saw people tweeting that they were like, oh, if I was going to show somebody that didn't know what wrestling was, I'd show them this match. Like, why the fuck would you do that? They would never watch this shit again. They know it's phony baloney, but it's like, yo, I'm trying to, like, suspend my disbelief and think that this is some sort of real fight. Like, and it was just, like, a spot fest of, like, dumb staples, and I don't know, it's not my shit. It is not my shit. And then pouring the blood into your mouth and spitting it up in the air, like, I mean, I know it's a post-COVID world, and there's no concern anymore, but Jesus, dude, if you didn't just spit a bunch of flying particles into the fucking air, like the front row, like, they better be backed up pretty significantly with you just spitting blood like that everywhere. Spitting it all, but let alone blood coming out of your mouth that you just dripped from Swerve Strickland's face. I think you could be getting people sick, dude. Even if they don't. Like, those are particles, man, that you're just spraying everywhere, you disgusting fuck. What a stupid spot, Hangman. I'm sorry, but it was a stupid spot, Tony. Like, you called this? You allowed this? You're like, oh, squeeze him, wring him like a rag into your mouth. Like, the whole match, like, I have to think about it when I think about who won this match, because I was like, wait, he did this. People are talking about Hangman because he did the fucking spot, but Swerve won the match. Swerve won the match. He's the one who won the match, but people aren't talking about him because Hangman's the one who drank his fucking blood. What a weird, stupid fucking match. You know what? I hated this match. 1 star for me. I hated it. I'm taking a hard stance. I don't give a fuck. Eat shit if you don't agree, okay? I do not care. I do not care. This match was dumb. It was too fucking long. And I didn't think the spots were that good. I thought it was lame. I thought the drinking of the blood was stupid. And unnecessary. Let's see what Bleacher Report had to say. Strickland defeated Page. A-. They gave it an A-. They said there is a fine line between hardcore wrestling and garbage wrestling, and there are way too many instances of this company stepping right over it, to the point that it stops being entertaining. Oh shit, they're killing it so far. The early moments of the match, with the stapling and the excessive blood loss from Strickland, reached that point. Yes, agreed. It took you out of the fucking match. How do you give an analysis like this? Right here. How do you give an analysis like this? And then give it a fucking minus? Imbeciles, dude. Over at Bleach Report. Bozos. Okay? This is completely unnecessary, Excalibur said, quoting the late Tracy Smothers. He was not wrong. Okay. Well, you've said, again, these two statements here. You've said nothing fucking good about the match. You've said how it was excessive and overproduced and too many stupid blood spots. And you gave it an A-. Fucking idiots. Having Cage and Nana directly factored the finish protected Page from being viewed as an outright loser. What? Dude, he was the winner, in my opinion. Because people are talking about him, okay? He's the one wringing people out like a fucking human tampon. Okay? The fuck? Don't get me heated up, dude. I'm heated up because I knew I didn't want to talk about this stupid match. I did not want to. Whatever. It is what it is. Sorry, everybody. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. Let's drink something. Relax. Just hated that match, dude. And I'm sure, I'm not even sure what Jim Cornette fully said about this match, but I can tell you right now that I completely fucking agree with it. But I can tell you one thing I don't agree with Jim Cornette. And we'll use that to end the show. We'll use that to end the program. Let's go move on to the next match, because I don't care about this. Oh, God. Speaking about things I don't care about, it's the Young Bucks versus the Golden Jets. Everything always has to have some stupid, you have to have some stupid name with Chris Jericho. Bro, I don't care. They gave it a B. I don't know. I don't care. Am I allowed to skip this? Jake, am I allowed to skip this? Can you answer me in the chat if I'm allowed to skip this match? Because I don't get. It's Thanksgiving, dude. I'm not giving thanks to Tony Khan right now. Not doing it. Pass. Or Jericho, dude. I love Jericho, but Jesus, dude. You and Omega as a tag team, I don't care. And then this. What is this? What the fuck was this, Tony? What was this, dude? MJF's hurt. Oh, no, we took him out. Oh, no, he's the babyface. He's coming back in the thing. I was just pissed that you were promoting this at all. Adam Cole versus Jay White, but he's in a bum leg. You replaced a one-legged guy with another one-legged guy. And, they gave it a C. That's being generous, dude. I give it a D-. This sucked. This fucking sucked. I didn't give a shit. Thought it was stupid as fuck. At one point, I was like, he can lose the match. This is so much fuckery that who gives a shit? He's going to lose the match in some dumb shit. I mean, he already hasn't been walking around with the title. At this point, it just solidifies it. They even had to separate it. Overall grade, they gave it a B-. This whole pay-per-view. I give it a B. No, I give it a C. C. No, yeah. You got a few D's in there. You get a C. You get a C- from me, okay, in this pay-per-view. Will this say something about Swerve Strickland? It made a star of Swerve Strickland? I don't know about that. I don't know if it made a star of Swerve Strickland. He got the blood drained from him, but he didn't put it in his mouth and, do a fucking Triple H impression in front of the whole crowd. This match sucked. Sucked ass. Give it an F. I don't care. This match sucks. I'm jumping on Jacob's boat. AEW sucks. It sucks. Like, dude, I'd rather look at some of these things. Well, I should get off of here because some of this looks inappropriate. Yeah, AEW sucks. And whatever Jim Cornette said, I'm sure I probably would agree with. But one thing that I don't agree with Jim Cornette is his take on LA Knight. Okay, he thinks LA Knight deserves Wrestler of the Year. Jim Cornette thinks that LA Knight is the most deserving person to be Wrestler of the Year this year because he went from undeserving manager all the way to the top, headlined a pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia against Roman Reigns. He's right, has really proven that he's got game and he's taken himself to the next level. Do I agree that he's the Wrestler of the Year? No. Sorry, he's not. He's really not. LA Knight doesn't hit for me. Again, I'm sorry, he does not hit for me. He's a throwback, if you want to say that, but I don't really think he's a throwback. I think he's kind of just a gimmick impersonator of sorts. Not no gimmick impersonator. Like it's anybody can do it. It's I don't know. My eyes are more focused on the Miz and Gunter. I don't know what LA Knight's doing now. He lost to Roman, and now what's he doing? He's kind of fluttering out. He's gonna flutter out. I'm calling it now. I told Jake this, and I don't know if it's a bold call or not, but I don't think LA Knight is going to win a singles title. At least anytime soon. I don't know. I just don't see it. It's not in the cards. He's not winning a singles title. Am I wrong? What singles title is he winning? The US title from Logan Paul? No. Dude, no. Logan Paul has lost plenty. And I think his first title defense, I think he wins. And I think if you're putting LA Knight in that slot, then you're going to be severely disappointed if you think LA Knight's going to come out on top. I'm just saying, dude. Just saying. The Golden Jets are so dumb. Yes, I agree. Wrestler of the Year is our good friend Baron. Baron is not... Well, you know what? Shit, dude. Baron has had a real turnaround in the ring and with character. Baron has, Jake, you're kind of right. Drew, not so much. He's been back, but he's kind of had a slow burn. I don't think he's in contention for Wrestler of the Year. We got someone here in the chat. Sup, man? How's the stream going? Saw this in a random recommendation. It's going good. It's going good, Alan. Thanks for joining the chat. This is Pro Wrestling Sauce with Jacob and Josh. It's normally myself and my brother talking wrestling. My brother's not here tonight. The night before Thanksgiving, they're making him work. He's out there at the factory working away. And he's normally right beside me talking wrestling here Wednesdays at 10:15. But good to see you here, man. Subscribe and join us here on Wednesdays. We talk wrestling and we get into other things too. We eat 0 bars and we try things. We get crazy and we get pretty zany on here. Pretty zany guys. Happy Thanksgiving to you. You're good. I am good. You are good. I took one look at your name, Alan. Alan Sampson. I knew you were good. I knew you were a good guy. Anybody named Alan, you know? I trust that. Jacob would agree, I'm pretty sure. Jacob, please let Alan know in the chat how you feel about how good he is. 'Cause he is good. Alan, what are you having for Thanksgiving tomorrow, man? You eating, you celebrate Thanksgiving? You here in the States? What's going on with you, brother? You having a little roll? What bread are you having over there? If you're having Thanksgiving, what bread are you having over there? It's important to have your breads. I forgot what I was talking about. Alan, you chimed in. Oh, I was getting heated about the whole AEW pay-per-view, but we're over that. And I'm over the whole LA Knight bit. I don't think he's Wrestler of the Year, but if I can give you a definitive answer on who I think is Wrestler of the Year, no. You know what? I would say it's Rhea Ripley. Am I wrong? In that she's the Wrestler of the Year? I think she's the most talked about. She's the most standout person of the year, in my opinion. I mean, you could say her, Jey Uso, but I think it's her. I think it's Rhea Ripley. That's just me. That's just one man's opinion. Okay, guys? One man's thoughts. All right, Alan. All right, Jake. It's coming up on the end here. How long have I been going? Let's check the time. Oh yeah, dude. 56 minutes. Look at that, dude. 56 minutes. I've done it. I've done it again. I didn't look at the time the whole time, and I've just timed it out perfectly. This is an hour-long program every Wednesday at 10:15 on SlipperhouseExtraExtra.com. We're always being fun and being zany over here on Pro Wrestling Sauce. So, normally this is the part of the show where Jacob would give his final word. I would give my final word. And we would, argue about whether Jake copied my final word or not. Because normally he does. I say something and then he just, steals it. But we're not going to do that tonight. We're going to do something a little bit different. Sorry, guys. I was clicking around on the other YouTube, Let's see what Big E Sanchez has to say, actually, real quick, before we go anywhere. Let's check in with Big E and see what he's got to say. Big E, there's Big E winning defending the Going Viral Championship. What is this? Big E in a cowboy hat. Hold on. Shorts. Yeah, let's go to shorts. Let's check in with Big E real quick. Momentarily here. See what he's got to say.
Yeah! The open challenge has been accepted finally. Your heavyweight champion of the world, Mui.
Damn it.
So Biggie Sanchez will go
I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted music, Big E. You can't watch this on the show when you do that.
Ranger Dallas Dash.
Can I give a PSA? Make all your own stuff. Make all your own stuff. If you're a wrestler out there, make all your own stuff. Stop using CapCut and everything else with the stock music because it gets flagged. It gets flagged on YouTube. Okay? Who are you facing though? Dash Dallas? I'm not risking it. Oh, you've got copyrighted music everywhere, dude. Can't risk it. Not with the shorts, at least. The shorts, they've always got the copyrighted music. It's Big E versus John West. This is a minute. Let's check this out. Big E Sanchez versus John West. Let's check out the highlights. Lots of elbows, lots of chops. John West with a mean ponytail. Very mean. Oh, and Three Amigos. Okay, can't knock over Big E. Oh, the classic. The Goomba getting involved. Son of a bitch. Oh, scoop slam. Oh, hip toss. Oh, the Goomba again getting involved. Son of a bitch. Him and his goons. Ooh, with the Sister Abigail and the Bray Wyatt tribute and the camel clutch. Oh, he definitely won the match. He beat John West for the title. Oh, no. They beat him up and John West won. My goodness, dude. What bullshit, dude. What the hell, Goomba? I didn't know. Goomba, dude. I don't know. That's kind of badass. Look, Goomba's got a whole gang. He's got a whole squad of goons out here. Sanchez, isn't that your guy in the t-shirt over there? Is that your guy or is that Goomba's? No, that's Goomba's guy. Am I going to get flagged for that music too, son of a bitch? I swear to God. Did Goomba put that music in there? Oh my God. Alright, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. We're here every Wednesday. Hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody has a full belly if you celebrate Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you just have a fantastic Thursday. A really good Thursday. Hope that it's the best Thursday you've ever had in your life. All right? I've had many good Thursdays. I don't know which one was the best. I think it's yet to come. Okay? I'll know when it happens. Tomorrow could be that Thursday for you, and I hope it is. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be back next Wednesday. Jacob will be here. It's the start of December. Well, I believe Jacob will be here. Am I right, Jake? You'll be here. Maybe you'll be here. Maybe you won't. I don't know. Jacob will be here, I believe, next week. If not, it'll be another solo show from me and Jacob in the chat. You can join him in the chat every week. You can follow us on Twitter or X. OHW_Jacob and @Joshua O'Leary are our handles. They're right there at the bottom of the screen at all times. Check out House Assembly, 9 o'clock on Sundays, right here on the channel. Give us a nice subscribe. Talking to you, Alan. I'm looking at you, bud. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. One little fart to end the night. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
You're listening to Pro Wrestling Sauce, Wednesdays at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time.
Pro wrestling sauce. I'm a sauce boy.
This is quite possibly the worst wrestling podcast of all time.
Pro wrestling sauce.
Pro wrestling.